Down to ride out this storm. The night team's Tim Gerber is in Port Isabel tracking the arrival of Alex. Tim, it looks like it's raining again there. What are the streets looking like tonight?
Well, we just experienced a nice little lull, and now the rain is back, and so is the wind. But the streets are exactly that, just empty. Most of the businesses closed up for good earlier this afternoon. Yet tonight, as we were driving around, we found one business that was still open. It was a neighborhood convenience store, and they are still serving customers.
I decided to stay open because the community needed, they always depend on me. I've been here 17 years.
Ted Castillo not letting his customers down tonight despite the driving wind and rain that is thrashing the valley. He's keeping his store open. He did the same thing just 2 years ago during Hurricane Dolly. Even when they lost power, he stayed open using a calculator to ring up the sales. He plans to do the same thing this time around. Like many business owners, though, he's hoping the storm will move out quickly with minimal damage so tourists will begin returning in time for the 4th of July weekend. It is business that they cannot afford to lose in this area.
If this goes in tonight, maybe we'll solve the 4th of July for the island and for all the community here.
So far, there has not been any significant damage in the area that we have come across. We did find this fireworks stand over in the Laguna Heights area that got knocked over by the wind. Not a big surprise there. And we've also seen some homes in the area with shingles blowing off, but really nothing more serious than that. There's still power in the area. We can see when the rain bands go that there's still power out, still power on the main island. So at this point, not a whole lot to talk about as far as damage. The big story here seems to be that it's going to be flooding from all the rain that is coming down now. Again, we just had a nice dry spell for about the last 45 minutes or so, but it picked up again. You can see those bands coming from the island. The island gets obscured, and then they come right in. We'll talk a little bit more about all of that a little later in the show. For now, reporting live in Port Isabel, Tim Gerber, KSAT 12 News.
Yep, we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Tim. Well, Tim, we've seen some fireworks stands toppled over, some other things. What other kind of damage are you seeing? Any of the signs blown down or anything like that right now?
Honestly, what we've shown you, that's all that we've seen.
Yeah.
We've not seen any down power lines. We've not seen any trees. You get the dead palms that fall down out of the palm trees, but really nothing else. The power is on. I don't even think that we've had enough strong winds. We've had some pretty good gusts, upwards of 50, maybe 60 miles per hour, but nothing sustained to cause that damage that you would really get if the hurricane was coming right over this area. It's mostly been like a tropical storm. We get good heavy rains, and then just like right now, we've got a nice little lull in the rain. The band isn't hitting us right now, but right behind it, there'll be another good gust of it. What we have seen is that they closed the bridge about 1 o'clock today. It is still closed. Will remain closed until those winds die down, probably till tomorrow. A lot of the gas pumps are wrapped up. No gas here on this area. And that's basically what we are seeing out here. The streets are empty. There are the occasional businesses that have been open throughout the afternoon. We showed you that one at the top of the show, the convenience store. And there is one holdout here in Port Isabel, a Dairy Queen that's been serving ice cream all day long. I talked to the owner, didn't want to go on camera, but he said he's doing it as a community service too. So 2 businesses that we know of that were still open as of tonight. Steve?
Well, Tim, it's Ursula here. I just wanted to ask, do you think people got a message from Rita and Dolly that maybe this isn't something you should even stick around for?
Yeah, I think Dolly 2 years ago certainly left an impression on people here. They saw the damage. Nobody thought that was going to be as powerful as it was. One of the hotels that was heavily damaged is still closed. And, a lot of the tourists reluctantly left, but they all said they didn't want to take a chance on it. So I think people heeded the warnings, and they've moved on out, and that's why we're seeing so many empty streets. And that's a good thing, and hopefully it'll move out of here quickly, and people can come back and have a good 4th of July holiday weekend here on the island if there's not much damage.
Well, we certainly hope you stay safe.
Well, yeah.